Next up, we have an update from the Persian Wolf, Hadi, 12 weeks out of this year's Mr. Olympia. The guy who has the ability to come in with the sharpest looking conditioning based on his track record. And I think all of us can agree that Hadi is always the most conditioned guy, even when he is off by his own standards. And he looks so massive right now in this update. And as per Hadi, this is just about 50% of his full potential. And I'm gonna say I truly believe him. So he's gonna get stronger in the upcoming weeks. And he's about to make some big changes in his physique, literally every week from here onwards. As the man always gets ready when he is at 4 to 6 weeks out mark from the Olympia. Now let's set the record straight. Hadi was kind of off at the Olympia last year, especially in comparison to his own standards. Now if we do not compare him by his own personal best, which was either Van Pro back in 2019 or the Arnold Ohio last year, then he wasn't off by any means or any standard. How about this to freshen up your memory? That Hadi not being at 100%, he was still tied with Samson Dauda at the prejudging on the scorecards. So a lot of people say that Hadi has very little room to grow in terms of improvements and how much more muscle he can pack on his frame. The thing is, people said the same thing back in 2023 after the Olympia that year, that he's gonna get blocky if he tries to get bigger. And the man proved all his critics and naysayers completely wrong at the Arnold Ohio next year. So Hadi Choopan has a lot to improve when it comes to his back shots, and him taking the whole year off, knowing what are the strengths of his competition. He's most likely gonna show up with a better back to challenge guys like Derek and the Mutant. Now it's a trend with Hadi Choopan that his back has never looked as sharp as his front. Now could we see this kind of change in Hadi Choopan come October? Because if that does happen, that is gonna be a very big game changer for him. So Hadi is definitely one of the favorites to win this year's Olympia title. And let's just pray that he doesn't become a victim of the political war between the two regions and he gets his US visa without any hurdles.